Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky 2.42. Should have tested my voice out. It's gonna be okay. Today I have a huge surprise. Today we are going to work on our freighter for a reason. I did something pretty cool yesterday. Let's just get this like really well in the light. Boom! What's this? Oh, hello industrial frigate. You can just land on my face, that's okay. Still need some combat frigates. No being freezy. It's not black like I wanted. It's not short like I wanted it. But I did spend 93 million units on it. Cost a bit less than I thought it would, actually. After jumping through 11 star systems, I settled on this freighter. I got couches. Let's take a look at this freighter. Still Corvax. There it is. S-Class. 34. 3, 6, 9. 34, 9. It looks tremendously like the Archaic on my main save, on my legacy save. The difference being the Archaic has a big bell engine right here, and then it has some stuff up here. That's the biggest difference. It's a medium-sized white and yellow freighter. Ships. Still have 8 hours to go. Oh. I put these couches in. I had to stand all the way over here and use the build camera to get them there. So I haven't gotten very far. One of these must be back. I think it's not this one. No, it's not. I don't want to talk to the commander. Let's see what the industrial frigates have to say for themselves. Debrief. It was a super short mission. Money, superoxide crystals, carbon crystals. So I got a ton of carbon and oxygen. Okay. I haven't done a whole lot here. I put in somewhere. There they are. I put these in. I don't know why I thought they were in a different place. And oops, I missed one of these panels. There we go. And that needs to go. What do I need? Oh, I need silver. Have I fought any battles? Do I have any silver? That's gold. There's some silver. There's some platinum. There's some silver. There we go. One more, it looks like. Is that right? Yeah. It's really hard for me to, like, see what exactly I'm building. Let's see what I need for hydroponics trays. I didn't break down the other freighter at all. I had an opportunity to. Oh, I can build exactly one. It's probably a lack of metal plate. I had the opportunity to break it down, but I was in a bit of a hurry to pick the freighter, and leave the guy because I had to go do something else. Oh, the weekend community event. I think that's it. Here's some glass. That's it. Okay, I might have to make some metal plating. Here we go. Let's see how many I can make now. 5. No, 5 times 4 is 20. Yeah, that might be metal plating I'm out of. There was something I wanted to show you with this. Let's get into this menu and the delete menu. This building area, wherever you look at it, it has 3, 6, 7, 8 squares to it. The reason why sometimes hydroponic trays won't power is because you have too many of them completely dependent on this building area. You need to keep them separate. So, in other words, if you stack them right next to each other, or if they're taking power from here 4 times, for instance, they'll lose power. So if you start away from the wall a little bit, it helps create a middle row, so you only have 2 there. And I can demonstrate that, I think. If I'm looking at this correctly, I can look at it right. So there's, if I put that there, and then 2 more, like that, I'd lose power eventually. So we're going to bring this away from the wall, and see if that's 2 steps away from the wall. And then the next one is going to use power from here and from here, if I were to put a row there. But I'm putting the row here. So you put them together in this direction because they have room. I'm out of carbon. I think I remember something about some carbon. There's some carbon. Oh, this is full of pyrite because I ran out of fuel. Here's some of that carbon, and there's some of that carbon. So yeah, I need to get these plants back in that I left on the other freighter. But this room right here, up here, this room right here has a stairwell going down to the hallways, which then go down to the landing bay. So when you try to stack the hydroponics trays, well, I can't talk today. When you try to stack the hydroponics trays right up against that wall and then lead them away, there's not enough of these floor tiles available to power them, so they go out of power, and every other one of them in that line is not going to have power because you started it right there. You have to look at the floor and see this cuts off the floor. That piece of floor is actually bigger. This has less power available. So if you start further away from that wall, like if you start in these 2 squares here with your first row, then you're not trying to take too much power. There is a limit to the amount of power available on a freighter, and that's just a fact of life. That's just the way that they designed it. Let's see if I can do some more. I think that's probably enough of them. Let's see here. I had sac venom, gravitino balls, and albumin pearls, and mordite, and facium. Right? Okay. So now I need to know. There's sac venom. I need emerald and gold for that. For the gravitino balls, I can make 17, so we'll start with those first. And I'll have to get some more emerald, I think. Now, the reason why these plants are facing the same way is because when I built these rooms, I was going this direction the whole time, and I built them in that direction. If you then come this way and build them in this direction, your plants are going to start turning. So if you want them to face the same way, I don't actually really care, but if you want them to face the same way, then you'll build in that direction. And I learned that from Sword. In fact, we watched him build an entire base and tear it completely apart on his freighter one night and rebuild it, which is the night I think that he discovered about that, because he wants his plants to face the same direction. What are we doing here? We got 8. I think 8 is enough. We don't really have a need for Mordite. I don't even know if I can plant it. Oh, yes, I can. So we got almost 3,000, so I'll put in one of those. Mordite faces a funny direction anyway. The reason, I believe, the reason why Sword wants his plants facing the same direction is because it does make it easier to then harvest. I'm not going to be putting a gigantic farm on this freighter. I don't have need for it. Albumet pearls. Did I run out of Facium? It wouldn't surprise me. I think we actually need to go get Facium. Because I used a lot. I have 152 in there. Oh, I've got some on me. 17. There we go. Sometimes these nutrient processors are a little bit difficult to engage. So I have that. I gotta finish this. I was pretty excited when it came up S34. It was 1, 2, 3. It was 9 battles. It was 11 systems searched, and it was 9 battles. I've got these in the wrong order. Yeah, I'm out of Facium, so we gotta go get some Facium. We can convert Mordite into Facium. Oh, that's something I don't have. I don't have either a GTT or a large refiner. So let's put in a large refiner. Let's see what it takes to increase Mordite. That is 3 to 1. Oh, that's devastating. That doesn't work. It only works in the other direction. All right. This is what I meant. There we go. This is what I meant about go to your refiners and start dropping stuff in and play with it. So I've taken away a lot of the damage. I'm still only 1 to 2. I think off the top of my head, this is the only way to do this. Oh, nope, we got better here. All right, see, I kept messing around, and now we've got it up to 1 to 4, or 1 to 8, possibly. Let's make some Facium. And I'm going to let that run for 2 minutes. Uh, 50. Oh, God, what a terrible mess. Let's see if we can get a better price on the other side of the freighter. Or a better value. Anyway. I don't know if it has to be both facing a different way and in a different position. This may not even work anymore. It used to. It used to matter. So what do we got here? Nope, we got the same stuff here. It used to matter where your GTT was, and you could place them in different parts of your base. And and get different items in different amounts. I think just maybe one more minute with that. I keep seeing things. And when I boarded the freighter the first time, I heard gunfire. And I was like, that's not good. What do we got here? If I decide to put a farm in here, I'm going to have to come back and delete all these rooms I just created and rebuild them going in the other direction. I think that might be enough. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, we'll put that away. That was awesome. All right. So we've got four Mordite. And I think that's probably going to be enough. Let's get some Facium going. Now we have a lot of Facium growing now because I've planted the biodomes. Now when I have room for albumin pearls and sac venom, so I've got 3 left. Let's see here. Albumin pearls, indium. I gotta straighten out my suit. It's really bad. Alright, let's see if we can make some more indium. I should call this refiner part 2. Now we need some chromatic metal. And we're going to get 1 to 2 in 2 minutes. That's what you used to get from regular copper, I think. Alright. Well, there's no mussing about it. I need that indium. Oh, I can't get rid of the number 3 there. Let's see here. The couches were funny. This is just sitting, waiting for the captain. I wish there was some way that we could make our characters like twiddle our thumbs. They adjust a lot. They move around constantly. You just watch him for a few seconds and he's just like, yep. I had an appointment. Guess the captain's running late. Man, whoever does his scheduling, they really need to give him more time with, you know, each freighter owner. Good grief. Waiting. We also need watches so that we can look at our watch. And we need to be able to drink out of cups and, like, I mean, I can eat food. I need to make a area that will be connected. I don't know how I got these out of order. So that should be fruits and vegetables. This should be parts for building. And this should be nutrient processor. Oh, it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, I'm out of silver again. Okay. Nothing in there. Oh, it'll only take 5. Good grief. And one more. I gotta go kill some more pirates. Alright. Oh, it has to be like that. What room is that? Oh, that's a long hallway. Trippy. Look at that doorway. Oh, I like that. that one. There we go. That's really cool. I never saw that before. What do I need? I need metal plates. We'll make a few of those. And I need hermetic seals because I left all of my nutrient processors on the old freighter. And next week, when we get into cooking, we'll need these, and we need them to be adjacent to this. But I don't know if it matters what biome I picked the food in. But what I was going to demonstrate is that we can eat the food, consume. That one is working on my life support. And you'll see exosuit, notice life support recharged. It didn't need much charging in the first place. But different kinds of foods do different things. So when you're starting a new game, if you can't find sodium or oxygen, but you can find plants, then you should definitely look at what those plants do. And you should be picking them anyway because they're worth a lot of money. And you can sell them if you don't use them. But if you just can't find sodium or oxygen, but you're standing next to a wheat plant, grab it and eat it because it will do something to help you, whether it's life support or hazard protection. Last night, I ran a really super short permadeath save during which I found an S-class rifle in a station cabinet. I haven't reloaded on the planet yet to see what it is, but it was like, it's maybe a 58-minute save, but the guy was on his last freaking breath. He was gonna die. And I looked over to my left and there was a wheat plant, and I was like, I know it'll do something on the off chance that it'll save my life. I grabbed it and I ate it, and it was hazard protection. So it did save my life. And you don't know. You don't know if that's how your life is going to be saved, by eating a plant. But I'll be doing a new permadeath beginning pretty soon, and I'm going to go over all that stuff that I've learned since synthesis. But I'm not sure if those plants are locked in or if it depends on which environment or what place they were picked. So for that particular hot planet, wheat was for sure hazard protection. And fireberry, which is what the natural plant is on a hot planet, fireberry was life support. So let's see what we got going on here. All right. Let's go put this in pretty quick because it takes a long time to grow. Oops. I think what I'll do is 6 of each of them. And for that, I need the emerald and the gold. Okay. Alrighty. Hope I'm not running too long here because it makes me crazy when I do that. Let's see, quickly. Oh, you can't call things out of your containers with the refiners. Did I just say I needed emerald and gold? Oh, I put it all away. Like, where's the gold, man? Did I get robbed? There's some gold. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way to my ship. Alright, good deal. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I guess I had more emerald than I realized. Alrighty. Yeah, I can make 8 of them. 1. Get out of my way, my own way here. Thank you, everyone who's asked about how I'm feeling. My sciatic nerve settled itself down. Apparently, all you have to do is apply massive quantities of Tylenol, and it all works out. I still don't have my voice quite yet. I'm getting there, but it's not. I don't feel bad. I've just damaged my voice, and there's 2 of those. Trying to think at the same time. That stuff is actually in the freighter. Here we go. Super oxide crystals and carbon crystals. And I'm keeping, this doesn't go in there, and neither do the beacons for that matter. I'm keeping all of this kind of stuff together in one place so that I know where to look for it. And, what did I just pull? That. There we go. I don't really use deuterium anymore. I used it a lot for a long time. Oh, I have 1 hermetic seal left. I guess I can make 4 nutrient processors. But I still keep deuterium on hand. And, oh, I need to grab that other lemium. Gold, silver, that looks like everything. And I made enough for 1 more nutrient processor. So I will set it right here. Oops. Right about there-ish. All right, we got the hydroponics trays back in. We got the nutrient processors back in. All of the containers I put in last night. We got our GTT and our large refiner. We've got, this is a balanced mission right here. It was quite a long one. It didn't, it didn't have 5 stars, and I was pretty worried about it, but that's what we got. We have some fuel left over, so let's run down here and see really quickly if there's a mission we can do. You want to keep your missions going. You don't have to wait for them all to come home. Although in this case I do, because there's no way I can form another balanced mission. And I need to buy combat ships. So try to find a lighted place. There we go. Alright, you guys, we've got an S-Class freighter now. And I've got 1 or 2 more than half of the living glass biodomes planted. And it was a little bit rough. But tomorrow we are going to resume whatever may be normal activity for us. Start looking around and doing missions and trying to find manufacturing facilities and things like that. I'm going to look around for a nice desert to hang out on. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.